Hello. Nasty
morning.
weather.
A little water with the Crockers.
Yes.
You already had your night shift.
I did.
Which
Multiple cups.
which coffee is starting to sound good again
Yeah.
to me. Like
Make coffee great again.
but they're just surrounding
Just
you.
don't look at them.
Yeah. But yeah, I've even had dreams about coffee and stuff too. But I don't want to drink a lot of caffeine.
Yeah.
I know they say you can drink a cup, 200 milligrams of coffee while pregnant, but
Nope.
still, try to not start the baby's life off
Like me.
addicted to caffeine.
I mean, they already say it's moving around a lot in there.
Yeah.
But, here, get up.
I think I'm going to start, if anything, this is what we kind of talked about, doing like chocolate milk with just a little bit of coffee in it. And then that way I get a little something.
Yeah.
But it's not overload for the baby.
I kind of did that for a little bit with hot chocolate. It's kind of about the same.
Or
but
just-
that's mainly because I didn't have creamer.
I was going to say, that's what you would do with creamer.
Yeah. I didn't have...
You do all creamer, some coffee.
yeah, but I stopped... I haven't drank creamer
Yeah.
in a long... months. It's been a long time.
Yeah, you've been on milk and honey kick.
Yeah. And then sometimes don't have any milk and it's just honey.
But still rocking we haven't even talked about work-life night shift.
Mm-mm.
You're still on it.
Still on it. Love it.
Love it.
Absolutely love it. So if you guys want to check out worklifecoffee.com. But we did get some crazy weather. It was tornado threats and all sorts of stuff.
I think there's a couple tornadoes. Luckily.
But not right here.
Yeah.
So we lucked out. I had some people messaging and stuff. And then we're good. We're good. We do appreciate people looking out and stuff. I mean, I couldn't tell you how much rain we got, but everything is already on the drying side.
I haven't even looked at the pond.
I'll look. It didn't really go up. But that is something I thought about doing with the excavator. It's kind of in the front, dig a nice trench. That way it'll...
I support that.
Because a lot of it runs off the road and then it just keeps going. But if we can get all of it to go into the pond, that'd be great since the pond's way up high. But everything is, it's a lot more dry than I expected. We got hit pretty hard. It came down good when it came down, but it didn't last terribly long. But the fence is still up in the front. I was a little worried about that. And then clearly the house build and whatnot, we don't want anything bad to happen, but we're just today is kind of a let's see what we could do with the weather. And again, it's not as wet as I thought it was going to be, guys. No.
You still look at it.
No. But
They just paw at you.
yeah, so we're just in a let's see what we can do right now phase. It is that time of year where rain, sunny, tornado, rain,
April
sunny, tornado.
showers,
Yeah, so
which bring May flowers, which we were just talking about garden stuff too.
yeah. So we are going to try our best to have a garden this year. You guys will see. We got some ideas on what we're going to do. It won't be our main priority. It won't be something that we're over the top with. It'll just be fun to have and then kind of see what the first crop brings us here.
Yeah.
How good our soil and compost and...
I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty good. If anything, we know watermelons grow pretty good. Peppers will grow anywhere.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, all the kind of normal stuff. So I think we'll have a pretty good garden. And yeah, Packer's just
You
right
can't
there.
see Packer. He's just laying on his back, and his mouth is like slightly open, and he's got you see his two little front teeth?
Yeah, they're kind of together.
Yeah.
But we're trying our best, I guess, with the weather is, I guess, the only way I can go with it. And also, you know, we have 2 properties. We had the house in town in here, and you know, with these crazy winds, you got to make sure the fence doesn't get blown out down at the house in town. Luckily, that fix has worked.
Yeah, which is wild because, again, this has been the windiest time. Like, I don't know, and
yeah,
if I'm just at the house and I just hear it, the wind just whipping outside, I'm like, oh, that fence.
Yeah.
But that Band-Aid has held.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for this crazy weather to be done. I'm not about to put a brand new fence up and heavy winds come and tear it apart. So we're going to wait to replace the fence, give it a couple, maybe another month or 2 maybe, before we can attempt to do anything like that.
May's typically the worst of tornadoes, I think.
Yeah.
Here. So.
Yeah.
A couple months.
Yeah. So it was April Fool's. Did anyone get fooled? We didn't.
No. I don't play those games.
Yeah, I did. I did post a video yesterday on the camping channel of a tent, and
oh yeah,
the overwhelming response of it was great. Why are you copying me?
Oh, I'm just trying to sit comfy.
Yeah, I know. My back started hurting. Did that.
Yeah, these chairs aren't good for...
They're good for lounging.
Yeah, you have to sit back.
But it's not good to lounge while we're talking to you guys. But the tent was actually better than I expected. She just
flung dirt
all in my face. No. Go. Go. I'm practicing as a dad. See.
Good boy.
So pretty much, I just did like a little review on the tent and stuff, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. It was the cheapest Amazon tent you can buy, and it was kind of an accident that I bought it. I put it in the...
oh yeah, what? I forgot what...
So I put it in the cart on Amazon so I could find it later, because I was trying to find the cheapest Amazon tent, and then we ordered something else. I don't remember what.
Yeah, I don't
remember. It was something I was like, oh, we got to order this, ordered it, and the next thing I know, I had the tent in the mail, and I thought someone sent it at first, and then I was like, oh, it was in the checkout. So, yeah, so...
Yeah, I think there was a couple things.
I think it was the only thing.
Oh.
From what I remember, I don't know what else.
I don't know. But, yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was, for the price, it was definitely great. And then
the big like gets you off of the ground.
Yes.
Out of the elements. I mean, I love just a tent on the ground. There's something about it, but at the same time too, sometimes again you just want to get off the ground.
Hey, you moving the camera, boy. And then not even just to get off the ground, but like say if you want to go to the beach or like the mountains or wherever, you can't just level out a tent. But you can level out a truck to make the tent level, you know, and then you're still like, even if it's not perfectly level, the whole bed's flat, so you're not like this weird. True. So that's the benefit of that. But we have been looking up different places to camp that are, you know, somewhat close to here. We're not trying to go far away or anything like that. Just something to clear our minds, to have fun. We love camping
And two, this time in this area, you really only have there's a certain window of time throughout the year that it's comfortable to be outside. So. Tent camping and whatnot, without AC. So AC or it's freezing, but I guess you don't really care about that. You wild.
Yeah. We're just trying to take full advantage of it. It's kind of like what I talked about yesterday, I think. I don't know, days blend, but we're just trying to enjoy our time right now. You know, we sacrifice for so long, and it just, you know, we're just at the point where it's just like, man, you gotta like enjoy it. And
again, too, it's like we only have a couple months of it just being us.
Yeah, which that is what it is, but still.
Yeah, but still, like, you want to soak in the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we're not dreading it.
No,
we're not anything. It's just more of.
I think people understand what I'm saying. It's just, I mean, you want to, I don't know, soak up the time, and because, I mean, it's going to be even better with the baby, obviously, but
it'll change things.
There's just different seasons of your life, and one's coming to an end. So let's really, I don't know,
end it well.
Yeah.
And so there were some people that commented and stuff.
Go read some books.
Hey, Bandit, go read some books. Some comments, and it was just like, not bad, so don't take this in a bad way. I'm definitely not complaining. It was just more of like, hey, build during the day and camp at night type of thing, and hey, you do need to get, your house built and stuff like that, which, yes, we are trying to take it all into consideration, but also what if it's going to rain, let's say for 2 days straight here, we can just have someone watch our property and we can drive 2-3 hours away where it's not raining and utilize the time that we can't build anyways. So that's kind of what we're trying to take advantage of right now, is like, all right, if the weather is going to be bad here and we can't build anyways, well, let's enjoy it. Let's do something we can enjoy. Or even, again, like, for anyone that's not from Oklahoma is built to be outside. There are lakes and rivers every 2 feet. There's campgrounds everywhere. It's not like Colorado or anything like that, but definitely, Lucy, no, man. It's definitely, if you love the outdoors, Oklahoma is a great place to be, especially if you love water. Mm-hmm. And we have found a few places around here that we didn't even really know or fully aware or whatever.
And also, it's starting to green up, and then Oklahoma, it doesn't get enough attention with how pretty it is.
It's kind of a state when it's winter, but when you drive through and it's spring and all, it's beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and I absolutely love this time of year, and it brings so much life into you after it being cold and nasty and the weather and tornadoes, and then spring hits and it just like opens up this thing in you if you're like an outdoorsy person. And we're going to take full advantage of it, and the fact that you guys have truly supported, and I mean, it was just this is, again, it doesn't mean much to some people, I guess, but bought the tent and we're excited about it, and I was like, it's just crazy windy, I can only do so much anyways, I'm going to do this video and put it out, and there was like 4,000 views on it overnight.
That is wild.
And people are just like, oh, this is cool, this is that, and it's like, that's just like, oh, it feels so good inside to have people just support and stuff, and we've talked about
it's stuff that, we love.
Yeah.
Which is, so cool.
And we've talked about it, a lot recently and whatnot, but it's like, I don't even recognize the negative no more. The moment I see something, block, delete, buy on my way, or, I just ignore it altogether, or if it's in real life or whatever. And the things that we're, really truly trying to focus on is the positive. And to put out a video that I'm excited, it's not even the best video in the world, but I was like excited to like see what the tent was like. And all I did was literally just in our front yard, if you want to call it the front yard of this place, popped it up, put it in there, and 4,000 people watched, and I don't know how many comments, good handful, and it was just 99.9% just solid, awesome support. And it just like, that's
amazing.
It's just unreal what you guys putting positive stuff out. Like, we don't even know who most of y'all are. We've never met y'all or anything, but the fact that you is pretty much kind of a stranger can affect someone else by just being positive, like, that needs to be pushed more. That needs to be pushed way more in life. It's just not. Unfortunately, drama sells, so that's where people take their attention. But I challenge you guys, if you guys are watching the video, whether they have 10 views or 10 million or whatever, like, leave a positive comment. It means the world, especially on a smaller channel. It means the world to people, and you never know how much you can truly encourage or
something that, like, people love too. It's like, I love this, and you guys are giving positive with this. I don't know, it's just cool.
Yeah.
Because again, what works, obviously. We could we know exactly what formula to follow, basically, with YouTube to make things work. And it's
oh yeah,
a building, and then it's, you know, the time lapse and everything. Of we just wanted to grind and push that out. Yeah, but then whenever you're just doing something that's truly out of like the passion and nothing but something that you love, I don't know, it's cool.
That's what's fun about the camping channel. It's literally just us having fun, and it would be the best thing in the entire world if that channel went viral, because we could 100% make a living off of stuff that we absolutely love. And we love this, and we love our animals, we love being here, but it's a job.
Yeah, it is definitely a job, and you know, this is like the struggles and to get through it is all going to be worth it in the end. Obviously, like, it's insane to sometimes I just sit and think, and I'm like, how crazy it's going to be, like, however long from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, we're just here. It's like looking around, it's like, holy moly, we did it.
Yeah,
like we did it. It's crazy. That's like, just daydreaming about that is just, that alone brings so much joy. But when you're in it, you're doing it, it's a lot.
It is. And I just want to touch on this real quick, because, you know, like, you know, this stuff, it's a job. Like, we don't mind having jobs. That's not what we're talking about. It's just more of like, how crazy would it be if your job was something that you 100% truly loved?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just amazing to know that we have the support that we have, doing things that we love, and we live in a world where you can make a living doing what you love. And I've told Danielle before, we've talked about stuff, we're like, well, what would happen if YouTube, you know, didn't do as well, or this and that? And I was like, I will never go work a normal 9-to-5 job ever again. Like, for the rest of my life, I'll never work a normal job. Nothing against anyone else. That's just not something that I would ever want to do. Like, I will find a way to make money doing something that I love.
Yeah.
And luckily, you know, I have video background. I have stuff that I could do. It's just more of like, it just hurts me so bad when I see people at a job they hate it. There's millions of jobs that you can have that you can at least somewhat enjoy, or feel like you're bringing some type of worth to the world or yourself or whatever. A paycheck's just a paycheck. You make a paycheck anywhere.
And everywhere is hiring.
Yeah. If you can't find a job, that means you're being too picky or you're lazy.
But yeah, the conversation anyway, like, about if YouTube doesn't do well, that is also, you talk about too, it's like, well, I'll just go back to work full time.
Yeah, I'll be a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, you'll.
That is the beauty. We always could do. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would.
I mean, that's the thing about us, though, too. It's just whatever we got to do, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And teamwork.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be just like a stay-at-home dad, you know, not work or anything. I would still do something to bring in money. But it is nice to know that, like, one of us, no matter what, will be there with our kid. And that's like the main thing is we've sacrificed, we've done so much stuff, we've, you know, done everything we needed, that we've built a life that our kid will be able to be around, you know, its parents and stuff. And
as long as it keeps going. You never know what can happen in the world.
The kid keeps going? Or the world?
Just, like, again, yeah, whatever happens, like, we don't know. Things can come crumbling down. Like, again, YouTube can come crumbling down.
Yeah, but then you go work full time.
Yeah.
And then I'll be at home.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is, we live in a world that's way different than what we grew up in. And there wasn't, I heard this on a podcast yesterday, and it didn't even, like, click in my head. Like, us growing up, there wasn't as many opportunities. There's very rare opportunities to work from home. Like, it really wasn't till the pandemic that a lot of places started to really work from home. We live in a different world now. And we have the opportunity, clearly, nurse, can't really work from home. But
there's some nursing informatics stuff.
Yeah.
But also...
But, like, I could find a job from home and be there with the kid.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen too with AI. That's another thing. Could take over every single job. So.
It'll never take over entertainment, though.
I don't know. You say that.
How is it going to take? And people love entertainment. People love real people, real. Like that's why.
Get to the point where you won't be able to tell a difference.
You will. No one can replicate this. It's just that's what's kind of nice about like what we do, I guess, on YouTube is really and truly at the end of the day, we're not like watch us and teach you how to build a house. We're not an educational channel. We're just an entertainment.
Even though we say we're as a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. But he's just going wild with it. Entertainment will never die off because people love entertainment, and luckily we got into a niche of entertainment, and
you're entertaining.
I am. But it's just more of it's very cool, and I don't take it for granted, I guess. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted that we live in a time right now that this is a job and you can get paid, and we can be at home with our kid as much as we possibly want, or be on the road with our kid, or do whatever with the kid. And it's like, again, the generation before us never had that opportunity. It wasn't there. So like, I want to take full advantage and do that. And who knows, 10, 15, 20 years from now may be completely different.
But in this time, again, it's like soaking up the time of just us.
Absolutely.
Just soak that up. Take advantage of it all.
Take advantage, but don't take it for granted. And it's because of you guys watching that makes it happen. And I think that was a huge thing that, like, if I could go back in time with YouTube, is to, I guess, think more this way, which I'm glad we did what we did, and we did everything because you had to grind to do this and do that or whatever. But I think there were times that I did take for granted the fact that, dang, okay, yes, I am working hard, yes, I am sacrificing, like us together doing it, but at the same time, if no one was watching, we couldn't do what we're doing, which we did try to do as much as we could with like meetups and commenting and live chats and all stuff, but it just hits different now. I don't know if it's just because we have a kid on the way, and now I'm thinking like, man, I get to be at home with my kid. I get to, I don't know what it is that's making me think this way.
A little wisdom.
Yeah, I'm 40.
A little gratitude.
Being 40 really does change you. But I don't know. We definitely have a lot of gratitude, and we definitely appreciate you guys. I mean, this is something that blew us away. So the other day, it was just like a rant of us talking for 27 minutes or whatever it was, and at the end, I just joked and said, comment, whatever it was.
I was going to bring this up.
Lucy, no.
There is so many of you guys made it to the end.
Almost every comment.
And, yeah, it was just, Lucy. Normally we get maybe like 60 comments on Coffee with the Crockers, Lucy now. And there was, I looked, this was a couple days ago, it was 200 comments of dirty straw for the most part.
Dirty straw is what it was.
Yeah, that we said, if you've made it this far, because we were just, just talking about nothing. And you guys made it in that far. That's just like, I don't know.
It proves y'all need a better life.
We always, you always say that, like, just, I don't know, but it's just funny.
Yeah. So
you y'all sitting through 23 minutes.
Yeah. Which I get it, like, clearly we'd rather, y'all need a better life, y'all. But there's people that I, like, truly enjoy, and I'd watch them talk for 27 minutes, you know? So it is cool to know that people care that much about us, how we feel about other people, and I've been tossing around, I'm not going to throw them out or nothing, I've been tossing around different ideas of different things I want to do and stuff, and it would be involving you guys, and not like a meetup or anything like that, but I'll talk to you a little bit about it, but I've really started thinking about it, and I was like, how cool would that be if we got you guys involved, because you are a big part of our day-to-day life, but we don't know y'all. So I'm going to talk to Danielle about it, kind of see what I think, how things might go and this and that, and it would be a little difficult to do, but not terribly, but I don't know, I want to get you guys involved as much as possible, and then also to it's like
already said we're gonna live stream the birth.
Yeah, I'm gonna just zoom in, get up in there. You guys are gonna watch it. But again, it's like camping and stuff like that. Like, we just love it, but the fact that some of y'all can't go camping anymore, we get to have y'all with us camping in that type of way, I guess. But I don't know. It's pretty interesting to start seeing life different, thinking about different things. Same situations, just different opportunities, different outcomes, different ways of thinking.
So yeah, different mindset.
Yeah,
the biggest thing.
But I think that's the best thing in life is you can't have the same mindset your entire life. You gotta evolve.
Yeah.
Too many people have the same mindset their entire life, and it's like, did you like never leave like 30 feet of your house? Like, the world has changed. People change. There's different ways to see life.
There's learn too, and I don't know. Yeah.
Evolution, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the world is supposed to evolve. People are supposed to evolve.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So if you made it this far, comment down. Almost 27 minutes again. Comment down. Just we shall evolve.
Oh.
So we'll leave it at that. Unless you got anything else to say.
I got nothing.
All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.